my friends, welcome back to my channel, or if it's your first time here, hi, my name is Melissa, or Missa, welcome. Today, of course, we are sponsored by Monster. Not really for legality, but it's fun to say. I was just sitting putting my makeup on because I'm going to film a haul today, and then I thought, hold on, you haven't even like scratched the surface on what your 2022 favourites were. So that's what I'm going to do today, but I'm going to do it all drugstore as well. In this economy, we need the bargains, we need the cheap products that work like high-end products. So that's what we're going to do. So if you want to fanny about with me, then let's do it all. So I have applied all my tape-ins and I didn't film it. I'm really sorry. Oh, I just pulled my nail off on my drawer. Being entirely honest, I don't really have a drugstore primer that I think is 10 out of 10 excellent. You have to go and buy it. But I do love the PRIMARK Vitamin Enriched Moisturising Primer. I've run out my Bobbi Brown one ages ago now, and this is a really good dupe for it. It feels good on the skin. It sits well under all of my makeup and it's really, really good. I think it's what, £4? Is that? Yeah, £4.50. I was in Primark yesterday and I think the cost, like obviously the cost of all their clothes and stuff has gone up, but I think the cost of their makeup's gone up quite a lot. They have a dupe for MAC Strobe Cream and it was £4.50. And me and Daniela were chatting on the phone, we were saying like a year or two ago, that would have been £2.50 maximum. Like Primark makeup used to be so cheap. Now it's not cheap, it's still cheap, but it's not cheap. Like if I was going to get a full face of Primark makeup to do, like it would cost quite a lot of money and I don't know if it would be worth it. I actually didn't buy any makeup, a little potato, in Primark. That one is so good. Also, is this light good? I think that's just a wee bit extra illumination, which is quite nice, right? I do actually really like this Maybelline one. I got this on Amazon ages ago, the Face Studio Prime Pore Minimizing Primer. I like this on my forehead, but I can't say it's a 2022 favourite because I've only been using it for a couple of months now. Oh, potato on it. Oh, it's sausage. Sorry, potato darling, I'm telling you off. It's not even you. Yeah, I like it on my forehead because I feel like it smooths over my wrinkles. And my wrinkle filling primer, I wouldn't say is drugstore, so this is the best alternative. I've also got a lot of natural light coming in because the cat tree's up against the window and I like having the curtains open so that they can see all the birdies and stuff, but it means that the light's kind of changing a little bit. For foundation, in my last favourites, I used this one and I adore it. I swear by it. It's the Titties. But like a lot of people are like, Melissa, where's your Born to Glow? So that's what we're going to use today. Drugstore foundation. It's excellent. They've got a new foundation out that I'm dying to try. I use the shade Light. If you're a regular here, you know that this foundation just makes all my dreams come true. Like, I don't need a man if I have this foundation in my life. I've actually not reached for it in a while just because I've been so obsessed with that Makeup Revolution one, but this foundation is glowy, it's hoey, it's medium full coverage. I kind of want to go cake face today, but not like super duper cake face. And I didn't film the eyes because I thought they were a bit too samey, by the way, to what all the makeup looks I've been doing recently. I got a comment saying, it was a nice comment, but it's saying that all my looks look the same. So I kind of had a bit of a crisis of confidence and I'm like, oh, I'm not going to film any more eye looks for a while. Look at the glow. Oh! It's outrageous. I've told everyone and their mother to buy this foundation though, to be honest, so it shouldn't be a shock that I'm using it. Seriously, if you buy one thing, buy this foundation. I've got very normal skin, it's not really dry, it's not very oily, it's just very normal and it sits on me beautifully, and I'd say that colour match isn't terrible. Yeah, I'm obsessed with it. I don't need to go into great detail about it. It's the Titties. For concealer, again, I don't have a lot of drugstore concealers that I absolutely adore, but one that I do is the NYX Bear With Me Serum. NYX have just like come through for me for base products. It's like Huda. Like almost everything that I try, I adore. This is very nice. It's not massively full coverage, but I mean, to be honest, I don't need mega full coverage anyway, but see, on no makeup days as well, this is just stunning. These just work in harmony together. They're not actually sister products. I've got the Bear With Me like serum foundation thing, and that's gorgeous. But these do work just so beautifully together. I feel like my sponge is poking me, and not in a fun way. But look at that, it's glowy. It's got lovely coverage. I wouldn't say if you're like, if you need full coverage from your concealers, I probably wouldn't get this one. But if you enjoy a bit more natural coverage kind of thing, this will give it to you. It's just stunning. It's just so glowy and dewy and beautiful. But I don't think my skin looks like it's caked in makeup. I just think it looks stunning. I feel very biased towards the Born to Glow foundation. I feel like I should have stocks and shares in it because I go on about it so much. But it's just so lovely. That concealer works with it so nicely. It's just a happy, joyful place. I'm going to throw on my full freckles and I'll be right back. And we'll continue, obviously. Moving on to powder, both Maybelline. So Maybelline's got a few mentions in this video, which does feel a bit shocking because I don't realise I like them so much, but then I don't really like them for any other products. Like, I don't think I use Maybelline for anything else. Don't really use their lips anymore. Don't use their eyeshadows. Oh, I like their highlighters. Okay, loose powder is going to be the Fit Me loose powder, and then Superstay for all over the rest of my face. I like a loose powder for baking. I especially like my smile line, so let me just do those. It definitely helps. I like it around my nose. So if I get oily anywhere, it's around there. And I also like it on my forehead lines. I don't really bake excessively, I just bake a little bit, I feel. And then just a big fat brush for my Superstay powder, which is just, it's a dupe for MAC Fix Plus in my humble opinion. A wee bit of coverage, mattifies everything down. I do love a glowy base, but a more matte base is going to last longer, so that's what I tend to go for, especially if I'm going to work or something. I can say on a date, but on a date I do wear very minimal makeup, especially very minimal like base makeup. Actually, yeah, I do really like Maybelline highlighters. But I'm not using a Maybelline one today, I'm using my actual favourite. But yeah, this powder was a godsend to me when my MAC Studio, Fix Plus started to run out, and I was like, oh, I can't afford to buy a new one. What could I try instead? And then I found this on Amazon one day, picked it up, never looked back. It's very good. It never looks like dry and cakey on my face. It just sits very nicely, lasts all day. Like I said, I work to work all the time. I mean, I sit at a desk at work, don't I? So it's not like I'm running about, but we can pretend. I don't have a glowy all over powder from the drugstore, apart from my Revolution Opalescent, but you can't get that anymore, so I'm not going to use it, like there's no point. I have very few drugstore bronzers. Again, bronzer's just something I find if I spend more money on it, it looks better on me. You might have a drugstore favourite that you love, but one in the Beauty Bay face palette makes my heart sing, and I'm counting it as drugstore because I think this was £10. So that's really not bad, and you're getting a whole bronzer, 2 blushes and a highlight. So I think it's drugstore, you get 4 products in one, but this bronzer, let me tell you, I got the light one. Is it light? Yeah, I got the light one. They only came out with 2 versions of this, which is quite shocking. A light one and a deep one, because no other skin tones exist, obviously. But this bronzer is something to behold. In fact, it is definitely, not even just like a drugstore 2022 favourite, it's just a favourite. My Graze bronzer, which I used in my last favourites video, I would say that's kind of drugstore, kind of not drugstore prices. It just depends. Plus the cost of drugstore is going up so much that, like, what even is a drugstore price point anymore? Where was I? What was I looking at? I can't remember what product it was that I saw in Superdrug, and I was like, how much is that? What the France? But even like my highlighter I'm going to use, it's Rimmel, and it was £10. That's not like cheap. You used to be able to go into Superdrug when you were younger with like 20 bucks and walk out with heaps of makeup. Now you just can't. I'm going to go quite bronzer heavy. I've been enjoying it. I don't know why, but I just feel like it looks like nice. So ready for summer, by the way. Like, it's quite a sunny day and it's making me think of summer, and I just want it to be nice and sunny again. Yeah, this is a 10 out of 10 bronzer if you're looking for a nice bronzer formula and then you want to get all these fun things as well. Like, can you focus? Thanks. Like, the blushes in here are stunning. I might use the peach one just as a little pinch, and then I'll go on top with like my other favourite one. But yeah, I'll use a tiny bit of the peach just to start my colour off because it's lovely, and I adore this palette very, very much. And the pink blush is an almost dupe for an Odin's Eye one that I adore. I think I have pink on this blush brush, and I don't really want pink blush tonight. It's my own fault. I never wash my face brushes, like very rarely. I think I prefer a heavier bronzer these days because it melts my blush into it a lot nicer. Right, that was the titties. And then it's not going to be a shock what my favourite contour is. It's the Essence Contour Duo. This is so affordable. So good. I love it especially because the lighter side is great for nose contour. And then the darker side is great for like where you really want to contour. But like personally I find the nose, I can only do very light contour on my nose or it looks a bit crazy. So that's why I just adore that it has the two shades in it. I do have a brand new fresh one of this that I got for Christmas, but I do kind of want to pan this completely first. That's not awful, right? That's not awful. Like contouring, I mean, not like the product. Favourite drugstore blushes are... Where are you, my baby darling? Come to mama. Where are you? I've got it. There's two. MAYBELLINE Papaya Whip is the most beautiful neutral peachy tone on planet Earth. I'm going to put a little bit on. I'm going to go blush crazy, but not too crazy. I'll just put a bit on over that Beauty Bay one. You're not going to see it for its true glory, but trust me, I think this blush is like £2. You need it in your life. And then NYX Silence is Golden, obviously. Just a wee pitter patter of this, just a sensation of this. Because I love a peachy cheek with a blue eye. I always think it's very flattering. Those two blushes, literally I would save them from a house fire and they were that good. Like the cats, leave them behind. Get these blushes. Can't even say that with a straight face. I actually didn't even like cats that much until I got my boys. And now I'm obsessed. I'll see 10 out of 10s on Tinder and they're like, don't really like it. I'm like, well, who are you to not like cats? I'm obviously not going to swipe right on you. You're not right. Okay. B, not B. Highlight. H. Highlight. Where are you, my darling Rimmel highlighter? I adore this. This is in Stardust. I always forget the name. This will make your dreams come true. All of them. I got this for my birthday last year. Tia gave me an ASOS voucher and I'd been staring at this highlighter for ages and I was like, £10 is so expensive. And then when I had a voucher I was like, right, just get it. And I really wish I'd got it sooner because it is wonderful. It's, I would say, a good dupe for Benefit cookies. Like if you don't buy from Benefit or it's not, you don't want to spend that much on a highlight, I would get this one instead. Look at that glow. I mean, it's... that glow doesn't lie, does it? Let's put it everywhere. Right? Shut up. Do you know my last couple of videos I completely forgot to put highlighter on? I don't think anyone noticed. Not one person commented it. But I forgot to put highlighter on in my last 2 makeup videos. Sometimes I don't like highlighter, but tonight, okay. Setting spray is a hard one for me because, again, I do tend to prefer more high-end setting sprays. I'm going to include this one because technically at the mini size, it's a drugstore price, okay? It's the Beauty Crop Glow Milk Mini Mist. Again, quite a recent addition to my collection. 20 out of 10. It is the most perfect thing I've ever had in my life. If you get two things, get the NYX foundation and then get this setting spray. Why is mine leaking a little bit? I'm gonna cry if that is like wasted any. I use enough setting spray, I would say, for like 2 people or like 2 separate applications, but I genuinely feel like it makes a big difference to my makeup. It just melts everything in place and makes everything just more like natural looking on the skin. But this like, it gives a glow. Gosh, it's noisy outside. Like, it's just, my skin is glowing. I love this base. I feel very confident in this base. You know, like I know it looks good on camera and I know it looks good in person. Like sometimes when I do like super heavy clarty makeup, I know it only really looks good on camera and in pictures. And I don't mind that because a lot of like makeup art and the fun of it is taking really pretty pictures and stuff, you know what I mean? But if I'm actually doing makeup that I want to look nice, this is like the thing I would do, and I'm confident that it looks good in person and on camera. That setting spray as well, I don't feel like it's oily. I don't feel like it makes my makeup slip around, so I would happily wear that out and about and like to a special occasion. There's quite like my L'Oreal Born to Glow one that I love. I wouldn't actually wear that to like a very special occasion because it does kind of make your makeup a little bit more slippery, but that Glow Milk one does not. I'm just going to go finish up my eyes, put my lashes on, and then we will do a lip together because it's not a very long video, is it, when I'm just doing the base. What other lip liners would I use really for Drugstore than MUA? I'm going to do, I think, a 90s kind of nude lip is what I'm feeling, so I'm going to use MUA Obsession. These are cheap. They are great. They've totally repackaged them. Where's the new packaging? Like, yeah, they look like this now, and they're also super, super long and super, super cheap, which is great. But yeah, they all look like this now, and they match like the colour that's inside. But this is the older packaging, and I can't talk and do lip liner, but I'm going to use this dark brown. It's just a solid, super pigmented, super creamy, does it all lip liner. Do my lips look even? I don't think so. I definitely like a high-end lipstick over Drugstore. I just do. Apparently I'm quite bougie, but I love the NYX lip suedes. NYX, again, maybe a top favourite brand. This is the one in the shade Fetish. I actually do have the matching lip liner, but I want more of that 90s kind of colour. So I just fill it in and then take a brush and a brush and blend it. I mean, that is absolutely stunning, I think. But I do like a bit of a lighter inner lip, so I'm going to go in with W7 Buff. It's very, very pale in the best way. I've got like dark lipstick on it. Just in the centre. And I don't think I'm going to use a gloss today. I'm not really in a glossy mood. So I will go finish up and then we'll have a very short debrief on what we've discussed today, which is very important, obviously. Right, finished, curled my hair a little bit. I'm not going to go through each product by product, there's no point. I love them all. That foundation, amazing. The concealer, fantastic. Everything was great, obviously. It's only about 12 o'clock right now. I'm going to go film my Primark haul, have my lunch, do stuff like that. I'll come back and check in and show you the makeup in a bit. Hold on, let me get my wee light back. I don't know, I just feel like it's good. That is the skin. I really like it personally, and I'm happy with it. So yeah, I am gonna piss off. I'll come back and do a check-in and then I'll say bye properly. But yeah, I'll see you in a bit. I'm trying to grow out my fringe so I can have like curtain bangs. That's what we're trying right now, so just ignore that. Anyway, okay, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, please excuse the mess because I just filmed my haul and that's still to put away, don't I, darling? Saucy is being so needy right now. Come here. get a mirror. Yeah, so it's a few hours later and I've had my lunch, did my try on haul, did the whole haul, tidied up a bit, and now it's time to end this video. But again, all these products are so great. Even the lipsticks held up really nice. I did top it up a little bit in the middle, but apart from that, like, everything holds up fine, and I would wear this combination to work, out and about, just doing anything, and I know it would last. I'd probably blast it with some hairspray just to be sure, but I didn't want to do that in today's video because there was no point. I don't need this to last very long. Oh, don't press that. But yeah, I mean, I'll zoom in. I don't think anything's really changed. I think the makeup underneath my eye is breaking up. Do you know what I mean? Ow, darling. Actually have brand new leggings on and he's just jumped up and clawed me and has torn them up. Probably a little bit settled into my smile lines, but not very bad. And I have been talking. Trust me. Forehead. I mean, my forehead always looks bad. I need Botox. But yeah, happy with it overall. I really do swear by all these products, and the drugstore really does have a lot to offer. But they have a lot to answer for. Put your prices down a bit. Give us some bargains again. You know, MUA, Collection, those kind of brands stay cheap. But like other brands like NYX, L'Oreal, all that, they're so expensive. But anyway, that's today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Have you bought NYX Born to Glow? And if not, why not? And subscribe if you haven't already for more thrilling content from yours truly. And I'm going to piss off. Thank you so much for watching. And I hope I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.